Hopefully you can hear that, Tholf, because there may be a weird thing going on my
can.
end. But good, excellent. So here we go, folks. Summer Game Fest begins. Let's see what we're in for.
Can people hear me?
Yeah, oh yes, I can hear you. So yes.
So they can hear me too, yeah?
Yes, they should be able to. Let me know if you can't hear Tholf, folks, but you should be able to. Perfect.
Gaming Uncle.
Let's get those captions on. There we go.
Hey, look, the time at the bottom says 11 p.m. CEST.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Jeff.
Welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while.
Dante, buddy, we got to talk.
Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements. Gotta have some of those. Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic.
Very good point, my Fox.
Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co. Lots of great games. Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at number 1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake.
Nice to see Expedition 33 going so well as well.
Also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall.
I really want to check that out at some point, Claire Obscura.
Me too.
They might
Me
get some
too.
nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path.
Let me know if I need to balance out any sound, folks. I'll try and do that on the fly. Do let me know.
And engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. That's something to celebrate, but with more than 18,000
Is Jeff Canadian?
on Steam just last year, more than
Possibly.
double from 2020. The challenge now.
Yeah, he is.
Cheers, Matty. Cheers. Much appreciated.
Why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner show.
I used to not be able to tell Canadian and American accents apart.
Like Steam Next Fest
It's still tricky, but there are certain words that are so different.
remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
Let's.
You think you're the Harbinger. You might be.
What? Behemoth is on the
Really?
stream?
Well, they're doing the music.
That's what I mean. I'm hearing Behemoth. Holy crap.
Did you not see bottom left-hand corner? It said.
No, I know. I'm just excited there's a Behemoth song in play. Sorry.
This is looking very interesting.
You're a weapon, child.
Stop hitting yourself.
This looks so brutal.
It's got a FromSoft feel, but also not. There's some very upsetting monsters in this.
They'll worship you until you fail. Then what?
You're never God. But neither have they.
The timing of the subtitle was good. It said then what, and it's just explosions. Mortal Shell 2. 2026.
So they did one already?
Yeah, the game name does sound familiar.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate
What?
the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the
Do
fight.
it.
Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
Good name. Good name for a thing.
Guys, listen to me. I think I know how we can defeat the Death Star. I saw a film about this once. Just the fucking random character in the background is sending me.
I won't
Okay.
lie. I won't lie. I was expecting more, but okay.
All right.
Well, what more is there, I guess? Like, the
Honored to welcome
comes from
to Summer
playing.
Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Oh,
I was about to say, is it fucking Kojima?
Kojimbal's in the house.
Bastard.
Yeah, because they're doing like a big presentation later in the weekend.
Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2.
I love he always dresses like it's raining
let
inside.
me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
コ
the
ロナを
pandemic.
体験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
It's gonna be batshit. Here we go.
I think they just cut Kojima off from speaking.
They did. Oh god, is it Jeff? No. That would be weird.
Welcome. Have a seat.
That actor looks really familiar.
Yeah, all of them are mocaps. I'm wondering who this is.
No smoking, please.
Seriously? Like, when were you last able to
You're
smoke in
Mina,
stores,
Vana.
dude?
What do you do? For living?
I'm a porter.
His name is Luca Marinelli. He's an Italian actor.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil,
This is his first video game role.
So you made it then.
Sorry.
The other one is a German
You
actress.
don't remember me.
They're married in real life, these two.
Okay.
The two actors.
The girl. You're alive. Stop. 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 Stop.
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
DS2 で非常に重要な
In
キャラクターです。
It's a very important character,
ニールとルーシー。
Neil and
で、
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど、
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカ
But
ニ座の刻印が2
You
人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって
So they have
これ
this
が物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and reveals
で前回
throughout the
ク
story.
リフっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
まし
last
た
time
け
on
ど、マッツさ
DS1,
んがやって
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的に
Max.
は彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で、
by story, you
まあ
know,
2では出せ
he
ない
will not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのが
But this time,
の代わり
Ooh, Daddy
He'll be
Cliff!
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Max
します
did for DS2
で
this
まあクリ
time.
フすごい
When he says Mats, he means Mads.
Cliff was a
Mads
very
Mikkelsen.
popular
Right, okay, that makes sense.
But I think
Thank you.
Mads Mikkelsen played Cliff in the
trying to
first game.
top that character. So Luca Marinetti was a great actor. And I
You
think
can't top Daddy
he was
Mads!
great. He did a great performance. So I
Cliff
think
was
you'll
fucking
like this new
awesome!
character,
あ
Neil,
のもう
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know. That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
あのニールのゲームプレイシーンっていう
Yes,
のを出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene
あ
of
の見
Neil.
に来てください。
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima.
That Italian
Great to see
actor
you,
has
Mr.
a
Kojima.
very
Thank you.
slight touch of Adrian Brody about him.
That's
Maybe
that's who I
what
thought it was
is.
initially,
And now I'd
genuinely.
like to
Yeah.
introduce my
Not
co-host
him.
for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Yes, Lucy James. I've listened to like loads of their podcasts and stuff. They're just a really chilled, good vibe person.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
What?
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war. But war found me. I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending.
I see you in the chat, Velf.
I was just making sure I wasn't missing anything in the chat.
Find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
Standard old firm game, frankly.
But that's just my story. Go write your own.
I was like, Bionicle? Nah.
Chronicles Medieval? That is the name of it, okay.
Chronicle Bionicle.
That was a very cool
Plymouth versus
project in a
Exeter,
brutal
says
European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Guest characters, let's see who we got.
I'm hoping for Mads Mikkelsen. Show me a cow!
Big the Cat confirmed. Robotnik confirmed.
I mean... Show me Agent Stone, then I'll be interested.
Sonic confirmed.
Wow. There are so many Sonic characters.
Hatsune Miku?
Don't, I literally, where is she not these days?
Yes!
Oh, the guy from
Yes,
Rocket
Ichiban, yes! Joker! Yes!
He lives in a society.
Okay, as far as guest characters goes, that's actually a really good trio to have in the game. It's a really good diverse trio.
they're pretty basic, but they're also quite hard hitters, you know.
That is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Nice.
He's an actual hedgehog.
I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Crossworld is the next generation of the Sonic Racing
Need
series.
that t-shirt though.
Developed
So
by
good.
Sonic Team and the Sega
So all the
arcade
Latinas
racing
will know that
games.
I love them.
You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Throwing some shade
So
at the speed
you
of
can
sound.
race against all of your friends across all of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing
dig.
I'd like to show everyone here today.
What are you about to do?
Take a look inside of the travel ring.
What are you about to do? What?
What does this mean?
Minecraft's
What does that mean?
Minecraft's in the game.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want.
Shut
That's all
up.
I want.
Fair play, Lucy.
I'll
Fair
find
play.
you.
I'm excited to reveal
And I'll
a
kill you.
brand new action RPG from
Does it look like her
Batman
dress was
Studios.
turned up from a much longer
Embark on a
dress?
journey
Back up, and
across
when
a
she
dark
backs up, you'll
fantasy
see.
world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Oh. We see. Is this Devil May Cry? No, is it P?
What, Liza P?
No, maybe not. I can't remember. He looks a bit like the pro tag, but it's somebody
I
else.
love the style they're showing though.
It's very pretty. Oh, they're clearly automatons that are fighting.
For our world, it promises only oblivion.
No, this looks too different.
Our hopes lost long ago.
Have we seen a trailer for this?
Maybe? If we have, it had a very bland name that we couldn't remember.
Because there was the visual of two people reaching out to each other. Someone was sat on a chair.
Cut, girl, confirmed. This almost looks a bit like. This is very stylized.
Could you undo the sense of ruin?
Don't know what it is, Matty.
In this time.
Oh fuck! Is it? I'm gonna be so annoyed if it's a fucking MMO or something.
You'll find how to save us all.
Oh, it's gotta be. It almost looks like Nier. Like, not style-wise, but just the way it's set up.
It's got that vibe about it. It's got DMC
Yeah,
vibes, like you say,
yeah,
Devil May
it does.
Cry. It's got hack and slash stuff in there.
There's a lot of different games in the DNA of this one.
I love the aesthetic they're going for, though. Just like, visually, I love this.
Wow, that's quite the sword.
Code Vein, that's why it looked familiar, damn it. There you go.
I've never heard this in my life. I don't know what it is.
It was. I think the first game was on PS Plus a while back, so you might actually have it.
Maybe. Is this a new one? Is this another trailer?
Section 9.
We're going straight.
It's not a Ghost in the Shell game.
Epic Games.
What are we getting?
Is it the thing?
That's literally what I was thinking as well. To the one who hears this message, we are waiting for you.
So creepy. Oh, child? Small person.
What?
Oh no!
What?
Oh
What?
no!
What?
I need an adult! Very stylized. Are these all bits of people? I don't... This, do you know what this makes me think of? Fucking Limbo.
I was literally gonna say, I've got. What if Limbo? In time, you will find us.
It wasn't. It was Epic Games, though. It wasn't,
End of Abyss. That's what it's called. I was gonna say, what if like Limbo suddenly went 3D?
They were a strong, independent nutsack who didn't need no balls.
Title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire.
I'm sorry, what?
Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick
rubber
look at the
hose
game and the
animation.
reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something.
Wipe clean animation. Oh, this kind of animation.
Yeah.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will.
Dumb wise
See,
guys and fake
I like that. Are you the person I know who hates this style?
Oh, I love this style.
No, there's somebody I know who just doesn't like this particular aesthetic, which is completely valid. But although Cuphead was great, I do like it, the idea it's being used in other genres of game.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Oh.
Lord of the Rings, right?
I was thinking, no, it looks like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that second character, it was Game of Thrones.
That's Kit Harington.
You may think you know.
Please call it Game of Thrones Season 8. I dare you.
This is not the game you know.
Visually, this is looking stunning, though, in terms of likenesses.
I mean, it looks like the people in it, so... Oh, dang it. I need that sword.
In fact, I've only ever watched like the first 4 scenes, just so I don't actually know what happens past that.
2 words, Jeremy. Dragon Hitler.
Out of context, that means absolutely nothing. It can mean anything.
That's why I said it. Oh, walk it off, lads.
This is what happens when Jeremy doesn't have dinner.
Yeah, you're all of these people. He becomes an army. How are you on the other side of him now?
And who dies?
That guy is just having a laugh. He doesn't care.
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
Mom spaghetti.
Yes, you have, Matty. You have witnessed Hungry Joe.
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
They said real-time real-time strategy, so I'm very curious to see how that's going to work out, because there wasn't a lot of that, if any, shown for that, but a really good trailer.
Well, it seems like that you can do different things to how you were joking when you said season 8, but it looks like you can change what happens.
What we got now, Jeffrey?
Space octopus.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other
Was that a whale in there?
It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth. My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come
What voice
yet.
is that?
Yeah, that sounds really familiar.
The dawn of a new era. The era of atomic heart. 2.
Well, this part of the VOD's getting muted by me.
Probably. Well, Atomic Heart only came out in 2023.
Yeah, it's
so this
not...
is a sequel coming out very, very quickly afterwards.
Again, visually, I love the look of this.
It's set in, well, the original one was set in an alternative history version of the Soviet Union in the 50s. It looks like it should be a film rather than a game, but it also looks like any film would not have enough space to do what they wanted to do.
See, weird as it sounds, I haven't seen the film, but if you told me what would a Borderlands movie look like, this is what I tell you. It's just got that vibe of like everything that you
I have
expect.
bad news about the Borderlands movie.
You're right. I've not seen it, but...
So interestingly, because this obviously it's got a very Russian bent to it.
Yes.
The guy who did the music for the first one, and probably will do the second one too, released a statement condemning the invasion of Ukraine and donated all of his fee from this project to the Red Cross, Ukraine Crisis Appeal.
World on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Mundfish today.
Oh? Oh? Oh?
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can still...
That's never ended well for humanity. If someone gets all red on one side, humanity's over.
I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
How do you not see a big cube, says Dane?
How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to
It was
see
cloaked. This studio is knocking it out of the park with visuals. Holy heck. Just everything about when you
There's a
look
lot
at
of
this.
similarity with this one to the previous one.
I love that costume design. Holy heck.
Very Metropolis.
I love that.
Oh fuck, Granny.
Oh, I love this look.
We did not need a fucking close up on that.
The wing design was really cool though. The cube. Was that the queen?
Cute little guy. The cube.
That was a
is
potato.
Another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a massive levitating
And suddenly,
cube. You can
just
see
like
there,
that, I
where
don't
the edges
care.
are constantly rotating to create.
What I will
unique
say is I'm
gameplay
glad they're doing
combinations that are
more
ever
with the
evolving.
Atomic Universe though.
All right, let's jump into
So
the
it's nice that
Marvel
they're
Oh,
doing
it's
that.
in the Atomic Universe. That
Invasion
makes sense why it's kind of
The new
familiar.
retro beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this
Oh, here you go,
holiday.
Jeff.
Multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Oh. Jigglypuff.
She-Hulk and Rocket looking amazing.
Oh.
Oh, I love the look of this. Yeah. Yeah, literally, Harry, it's got that vibe about it. Got the classic beat 'em up like Shredder's Revenge and whatnot. So good. That's a fun lineup of characters as well.
This isn't hell or my world. What is this place?
This is Onimusha, I think.
Also, you don't have a chance.
I mean, I say I think this is Onimusha. That was just my initial reaction based on the design, but...
We both want the same thing.
Musashi.
Mm-hmm.
But there's only room for one at the top, and it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did
My dog is just exuding egg smell.
There we go. Yes! There we go.
Oh.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Oh, my chair's only fallen apart again. Crud.
Please be careful.
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed.
An unadoptable orphan.
see shit? Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be...
We'll climb an impossible ladder.
Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
To save the only home he's ever known. Bless you.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Take control of a flimsy puppet. Toast dodged. Face off against unlikely opponents. And fulfill your destiny. Felt that box.
Oh, that's a great title, though.
That was a very good trailer.
Interesting.
Super fun. Gotta wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
Okay.
You're just gonna tell us what it's called straight up.
Castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs, engaged in a perilous dance.
It's a ram, but okay.
A game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits.
So Danganronpa, but you play every character simultaneously.
Win by killing every lamb.
What if Danganronpa and Among Us was in 3D?
Did someone say that in the chat?
No, it's what I've just said out loud.
No, literally, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
With the gold you earn, loot chests for weapons and armor, steal items, blow up opponents, traps, discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste, then you'd better
That guy in the
escape
green shirt gets shot a lot.
Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation...
Benoit Blanc just wanders in. Like, am I supposed to be here?
Only Steam based on that end card. I might be wrong.
Okay.
Game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life
20
or death using
Square Enix, did he say?
Yeah. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. I know it's been a while. Their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
It looks like a fancy clothing brand. I like the minimal color palette on this.
Agreed.
So far.
Yeah, agreed.
It's very much grey and only primary colors.
You don't have to walk this
And some
path
grass.
alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends.
That person just steal a till.
No, the guy seemed into it.
Here, you are in control.
Oh no, she got by a sentinel.
I'm genuinely not trying to sound cynical when I say this. What kind of game is that?
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is
Maybe you
coming
should say.
October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access.
Was this the game that that had the long trailer a while back on one of these watch-alongs we did?
I guess.
Because remember,
that's why I was saying.
Because you were saying like the story would diverge from the other, like the main story, as it were, or something.
I just said it didn't look like Dune.
Yeah, exactly what I'm thinking as well, Matty. Like, I recall that we've seen a preview for this.
Yeah, that's why I was like, isn't it out yet?
And they were talking about trying to like walk through a desert and you needing to find water.
Yeah.
Says the guy who's never seen or read Dune, you know. Yes, Keith did watch it while Harry. That's exactly the thing I'm thinking of.
Yeah, no, we did. This is it. I'm sure of it. Yeah, because you build shit. Worms? Where are the worms?
Worm confirmed.
There they are!
Dangerous way to salute. Oh, right. They're not actually touching their forehead. All right.
So that guy is from a different house. That's the point.
Okay.
They were all saluting, like, Atreides. He's a Harkonnen.
Right. Yeah.
That's why he looks like that.
Hmm.
Because that's the thing, Dune is less about cool desert hijinks and more about, like, political maneuvering and, like, galaxy-level war. Oh, he shot him in the arse. Because the whole point of Dune is who gets to control Dune. Yeah, see, I mean, honest, there was something about the last trailer that really put my back up.
Yeah.
I'm not getting that feeling from that one so much.
It feels like it's improved a lot how they're putting it across.
It's very different. Just a little egg dog.
When the void calls.
Let it go to voicemail. Voidmail.
Heroes must rise.
No, 5 more minutes.
Join the Sentinels.
Oh, that sounds like a trap.
Wield the power of gods.
Are they not using it? Every time there's asterisks in the subtitles, I'm just assuming they're swearing intentionally.
Defy time and space.
What's left?
Breakfast.
Ball.
To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey
Chrono Odyssey.
In Chrono Odyssey was right there.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge. whatever's coming next.
Getting feel that this is weeb shit.
I will never forget my cause.
Getting weeb shit vibes. Oh hell yeah, weeb shit's to the max.
Just as he
Was it a Genshin trailer?
Oh, it could be, or it could be the other one like ZZZ or whatever, or Honkai.
What happened while I was
Certainly looks like a Hyoyo.
I hear you're looking for someone? The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and
That was some amazing animation, wasn't it?
I never doubted that you'd end up here. I'm really curious. What ending have you penned for such?
Wuthering Waves, yeah, it's very similar, but it's not that one, obviously.
Oh yeah.
It's another free-to-play one, I believe.
Probably.
Explore the vessel.
Oh, this is cute. Like this.
Wake its memories.
It's like Ori and the Blind Forest. Or Hollow Knight.
Survive
Or
its
even
guardian.
Super Meat Boy.
A really nice common thing, Mio, Memories in Orbit.
We've watched a trailer for that before.
Yeah, I'm convinced as well.
I liked it the first time.
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
A handcrafted co-op journey. I don't know why I'm voicing all the lines, just, you know.
The co-op.
For two.
Oh, another two-person one. Oh, I feel like I've played something
This has got Patama inverted vibes all over it for me.
I was literally thinking about Patama inverted.
Oh, the wheels come off my chair again, bollocks.
If anyone watching hasn't seen Patama Inverted, I really can recommend it. It's a very good film. Good sci-fi film.
Wheel dislodged, confirmed.
This August signals the release of Mafia The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
If you heard that noise, it's me getting some more paper because I'm writing down all the games as we go.
It certainly wasn't me farting.
An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here. My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella. Don Torrizi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
teach them a lesson.
Remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything. If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be. The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity. Do you wish to commit to this family?
General observation about this stream in general, I'm very surprised there isn't more already subtitled assets being used for all the trailers.
Yeah, well, accessibility is not cool anymore, is it? Because DEI isn't fun.
This family. Loyalty is everything.
We do not always.
Still, you'd think the games industry would do better.
We can choose who we are.
Agreed.
And who are you, Enzo? And if you thought that guy was a stud,
buy now and get a free horse.
Next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
LEGO Voyagers. Was a developer called Light Brick. This is marvelous.
I think it was.
A new two-player co-op.
This is I've seen SCPs like this.
Oh, it's a really fun design.
Oh wow. I would just, whoever did this with me, I would just throw them into the void over and over again. Fair warning.
Matty says, no one tell my wife about this.
That just makes me think of that Game Grumps clip where it's like, you know when I said no one tell my wife, and then all of you told my wife? That was really uncool.
Voyagers, sorry, misheard. I like that trailer. That was fun. I could see the
very
potential.
cute.
Hello, Summer Game Fest! I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yeah!
All right, let's have a look.
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious.
Or maybe a D&D game, Dane? That's what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, she's Sandy in SpongeBob.
They alone would be able to.
That's Tom Kenny. Or at least someone sounds like Tom Kenny.
Did he just shout imagination as a special move?
Have you never watched SpongeBob?
Honestly, not watched much of it.
It's very on brand.
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
So I've not played this game, but I am aware of what was shown at the end of the game, and I'm wondering if they're going to directly show this now. But and I won't say just in case it's different. But what occurred just sounded mental, and I loved it.
Oh, I'm like that when you wake me up as well.
Not Wolverine.
Oh no, you got munched.
Dragged across the floor. Ow.
Right in the face.
So for what it's worth, not acknowledged is what I'll say. The stuff and where else.
Well, it's because it's set. It's because
Yes,
it's
that's
set.
right.
Back in
Overture
time,
is
isn't it?
available today across all platforms to play. So enjoy.
It's available now. The DLC.
All right. Next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge,
Lies
based
of
in
P.
Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, "Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill." That piqued my interest. I think you might get.
Wait,
a
that is
kick out of
Doki
this
Doki Literature Club.
Inspired by a true story.
Bullshit.
Harriet is downloading the DLC right now, I bet.
You got a little something.
At the dinner table where he used to be. 5 plates full. Plates of food.
Not seeing the Doki Doki part, definitely seeing the Silent Hill part.
Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates and plates. The garden is lush and green, and everything's lovely. Dinner's ready.
This is some cosmic horror shit.
Just what it looks like when I'm cooking food. Fractured Blooms.
Oh. We saw a thingy for that, I think maybe in that horror thing.
And I will bloom.
Yeah, no, that's nothing like Doki Doki. It's much more like a cosmic horror kind of Silent Hill thing. It's good though.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Blade and Soul twice. What is that in the corner?
It's an ad for Mafia The Old Country DLC.
Alright, let's get rid of that if we can. Nice. Oh, sorry.
What have you done?
Oh, I hit a button.
Huh?
Dismiss. There we go.
Fire. This looks also like Voyagers. I'm not sure. What do you think?
It's very,
it's whether it is or not, it looks like it.
Yeah, it's very similar. Very. Oh, it's also Blade and Souls. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, it's still
in fairness, they did actually say it'd be 2 games. They did actually say that, in fairness.
Yeah, both the Blade and the Soul.
There you go. Genuinely thought that was Hitsugaya.
I know you from several anime, so...
I literally was going to say, is that Hitsugaya from Bleach? But, you know.
It's also a guy from Blood Lad.
That character design looks very familiar.
It's almost JoJo-esque, isn't it?
It is!
Also, I think One Punch Man played somebody like that.
Literally! That's why I was like, why does that look so familiar?
I recognise that guy from One Punch Man!
Are they finally making a great One Punch Man game?
I mean, the strategy guide should be quite easy.
Oh, it's a crossover.
I was about to say, yeah, I don't think there's enough to do it just
Crystal of Atlan and One Punch Man.
Burb?
7 Deadly Sins, right?
Oh! Yeah, what's the animation style?
Seven Deadly Sins Origin.
Fun fact, 7 Deadly Sins was on the list of that Mother's Basement guy's worst anime he's ever seen in his life. He's just like, look, if you got a gun to my head and said you'd shoot me or I had to watch 7 Deadly Sins again, I would probably choose to watch 7 Deadly Sins again, but I'd have to think about it for a second. And I was like, holy shit! That was so funny.
Hey, Nightbot.
In fairness, his main thing was, it's got good moments, but it just doesn't know when to stop. And the bits that are shite and boring are really shite.
Yeah, I've never seen it, but I've heard the 3rd season, animation-wise, goes off a cliff.
Yeah, he said as much.
So, based on this trailer...
Also, apparently that pig is a fucking nightmare.
So, based on this trailer, I'm assuming this is like 3rd-person action? Because we've seen like moments of swimming, like certain camera angles, but it's difficult to tell entirely from this.
Who knows? Or dares to dream.
Oh, Witcher, right?
Siri!
Oh, various games there. Montage.
Oh, okay. Gonna be a montage. Okay, a
State of Unreal Fest, Orlando. Oh, as in Unreal Engine, okay.
Human creator is now.
Yeah, what did you think?
Just something like, I don't know, but...
live in real time.
Jeremy's like, I thought it was just about general things that weren't real.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious
Matty, if you knew how much I'm desperately trying to maintain 1 foot on the ground so my chair doesn't fall at the moment.
We can all
So
enjoy
if I
it.
lift up my foot... Oh, shit!
Jeremy, don't lift up your foot!
Find a way.
I should put a brick under my chair or something.
I was wondering why you didn't do that.
Because I don't have a brick to hand.
I mean, a cushion or something will do it for the meantime.
But I might miss the games.
The course of nature. Unleashed genetic power across continents.
Jeff Goldblum, right?
Now it is up to us
Or
to nurture
Goldblum-esque.
what we have set free, to find hope within this chaos.
Goblin.
It's definitely like a Jurassic Parkour World game, isn't it?
Gotta be. Or it's like a zoo.
Find a way.
Find a way. There we go. He said the thing.
Jurassic World Evolution 3!
We all pretend we remember the first two.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Must have been how we were streaming together. Cool. Oh, it's somebody else now.
I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games.
Hello, Celia.
Hi, Celia from Yacht Club Games.
10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight.
Subtitle, hi, I'm
Today,
Steve.
I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago...
Is that so, Harry? I'm very curious.
Legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Oh, okay.
Actually, Harry, did you mean Jurassic or this? Sorry, I should clarify. Oh, it was a preview. Amazing. That's cool. Oh, this is...
Did you see it was called how they spelled bona fide?
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting such great vibes right now. Hey, Charlie, thank you very much for the raid. Thank you very, very much.
Oh, she's so cute. Charlie and that little mouse.
All right. This is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known
Thank you so much for the raid, folks. We're watching Summer Game Fest.
Oh, hey, Raiders!
Al Bossman, everyone.
And Jeff Keighley has just had a note handed to him.
All right. Well, let's see what this says. Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma.
The screen is going mental.
B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. Wet one on the lips, comma, wait. All right, let's take a look.
Wait, what? No!
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah.
Oh!
Work with a meta quest.
No.
Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience.
Quintuple A.
Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah. Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick.
Another thing that's gonna get us fucking struck.
Yeah.
This shit. I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome.
What did that say Michael Bay something?
Yeah, I saw that as well. There was shish kebab in the background.
All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? Korean barbecue. Is that weird? Whoa!
I'm gonna be blunt, that looks amazing. I'm so gutted it's a VR game.
I can see why it's a VR game.
Yeah.
Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of tech-linked experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look.
I thought he said cow crane, like a crane for cows.
The release date.
Good, I'm glad.
Where's Castlewoods?
Glad it wasn't just us, Charlie. I'm glad it wasn't just us that thought that as well.
What was that?
I also thought they said cow crane.
He's experimenting with
I said that too! The Baron!
You're more than welcome, Charlie. You're more than welcome.
God only knows what the
Oh, that's not where faces are supposed to go. Oh no, it's full of Zambos!
It's me when I wake up and I haven't had breakfast.
Not Zambos, but also not welcome.
Also
Oh,
me.
he's got too many jaws.
Also me when I've not had lunch.
Look how beautiful this area is. It's like, Zambos! Oh, get
I
off.
don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took for me. All the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
All the Zambos he made me kill. All the stick headshots he made me take. All the combos he made me pull off.
Dying Light, the beast.
The Baron. He's evil. I like him. He gets to the point.
Sometimes less is more.
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right.
Look at that guy. He loves his job.
From classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven Dinosaur, an Annapurna Interactive, and this is your
That's it. I
exclusive
swear to
new
God,
look
if it's another
at
Life is
this
Strange
game
game, I'm
that
gonna
plays
like
a love
burn it
letter
all down.
to teenage memories.
No, teenage memories suck. Although Annapurna.
Hanging out, getting buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Just going into Blockbuster and wrecking the place.
Mom, who is it? One moment. It's the pigs, darling. Shit.
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be...
I'm sorry, what? That is a... Oh my god, it's a great... Stan Bush is in the game!
I thought that was Stan Bush. I was just
yeah, right?
Experience.
Okay, but what's the point of this game?
Mixtape. Nothing.
What's the hook? What is?
I guess we'll find out if we play it, Claire. How about that?
No, thank you. I can't stand teenage protagonists.
You have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns.
Puppy.
Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed.
Sure, I recognise. I just can't place the name of the game.
There is no escaping them.
Don't worry, I think that's Hello.
Imagine if they didn't.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
All this under characters, you know who their voices in Japanese were. Oh, there's a Kraken.
Put it into action.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Now, get ready.
Was it like a Cult of the Lamb kind of thing? But
Are you with me? We will live on in
Puppy.
this world.
Fish.
No matter what hard
Fish.
We fight for a future filled with hope. Towa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
Either that or Weird Beastmen Anonymous.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Towa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism.
That was a long
Next,
title to
we will
write down my bit of
introduce you
paper.
to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice, no peace. Just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them.
You may think you dislike your hometown, but not as much as this guy.
Oh my god, I'm getting serious vibes of that film, The Raid. Like, if you've ever seen it,
Yeah.
this is immediately the
Actually,
vibe I'm
yeah.
getting. Holy heck.
Good.
If this is like The Raid, the game, oh my god. Yes.
Have you ever hated your neighbours so much you could just beat them up in a corridor? This might be the game for you. Don't even need to be zombies, just fucking kill them.
I've not watched The Raid in ages. I might have to now at some point again because it's been a trip.
Bad dot line.
It's actually got quite a vibe of Dead Rising as well.
Good shout. Oh, Axe of Blood instead of Axe, like an axe.
In fairness, the subtitles did say that.
Yeah.
Amazing what these solo devs could do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Okay.
Right. Ah!
What?
Fuck. It's very cute.
I love this look.
Oh no. No, he sucks.
I think I know what it is now you've reacted like that.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the game's probably good. I just can't stand this character.
Did she just go Super Saiyan?
Yeah, probably. With the participation of...
Anna Managuchi's involved as well. Excellent.
Wasn't that the name of that guy from the game we were playing earlier?
It could well have been actually named Registered, but
No, that was a Namanamani.
They're a chiptune band, I believe. They've done like, lots of soundtracks before and
that
stuff.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Scott Pilgrim EX.
Scott Pilgrim's back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online
Canadian
4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back, but first we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are. Wait long.
Darling.
We're preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful
Mummy.
wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
Oh, fucking hell, what a voice. What an absolute belter.
Agree. Sorry, I was just writing down the name of the games and stuff.
Titties.
I want to say the first Descendant is one of those. It's like a free-to-play game, I think.
Arse. Titties. Come on, it's been a few seconds. Arse.
The timing
Arse,
of that
titties.
was impeccable.
So much butt.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard.
What?
Now, a glorious morning has dawned on something that's simply harder.
A lot of vomiting in this game.
The timing on my end, Clara, was fantastic for that.
Your hard just got harder.
That feels like it's the one video game that your parents are always worried you're going to be playing.
Mm.
What are you doing here? Come with me.
Is this Bond?
All around me are familiar faces.
No, I think it's something different.
Faces.
Yeah, different.
I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out.
Why does this guy not look like a human being?
I'll be seeing you around.
It's like he's mocapped off someone who's not a real human.
Maybe this is the real me.
Weird looking man.
You were a good soldier. I don't want any part of your future. It's activating.
Mindseye.
EYE? That's you.
And there is a crossover with Hitman that makes, yeah, I was expecting that when IO came on the screen. Something Hitman related, or Bond.
CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindseye when it launches on June the 10th from Build
I'm
Up
also
the
a
Boy
professional
and IO
impressionist who does
partners.
impressionists
And
of
yes,
that guy from The Mummy.
You may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week,
here we go.
What? Oh,
this
right.
week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026.
Do you think the dress code was
But we
you
want
have to
make,
wear shoes that
the
don't match
wait
the suit?
more exciting. We are bringing someone
Who
into
knows?
Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
It's Sean Bean, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
Who from the Bond universe is going to be in a Hitman game?
Oh, I don't know.
Banker, known only as Le Chiffre.
Yes!
I was
Excellent.
gonna say, it's gotta be Mads, right?
Yeah.
It's gotta be
He
Mads.
has arranged a high-stake poker game
Oh,
at the casino.
such a good idea doing an elusive target like that. Yes!
Oh, Mads, I love you so much.
Reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient and
He was freed up because he wasn't in Death Stranding.
Yeah, right.
the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild.
There's a lot of happiness in the chat about this.
Oh, it's so good.
Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the
What do you think happens if you scan the thing on the back of his head? Is it like a can of Monster or something?
Try it in a shop, see what happens.
Like a QR code.
Honestly, it's such a good idea doing that as an elusive target is like a limited time thing in the game.
Coming together in a very
I see.
unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However,
we promise.
Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait?
Soon to be
I asked
dead.
a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, I love you, Daddy Mads. Check out that beard.
Good to see you, Mads.
Right.
Thank you for joining
I'm
us.
all in
Thanks
on
for
this.
coming to
Let's
Summer
listen.
Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoots of the Schiffer once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
It is like the
So this
perfect
mission is set
crossover,
in,
this.
In a casino in Paris, we want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Schiffer is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours.
Yes! Excellent!
For only 30 days, and if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
There you go. Like I said, limited time. It's a 30-day window to play this crossover.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for having
me.
me.
Awesome.
All right, great to see you.
So, fun fact, I always used to think Le
Great stuff. All right,
Chiffre
now
was
here's
Le
the announcement of a
Chèvre,
new
which
party
means
game
the
coming
goat,
later this year.
like literally the animal.
Fans made with over
It
1
actually
million
means like
Lego
the
bricks,
silhouette, but
300
I honestly
minifigures,
thought
and
it meant
over
goat for a really
700
long
trillion
time.
minifigure combinations.
Lego Party!
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have them.
Is this one of the Switch games that we're talking about? Switch 2 games?
I don't know. I'll keep an
I
eye.
feel like this was one of the ones they... Oh no, maybe I'm missing it.
I'll keep an eye on the end card.
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings.
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
I won't lie, I want to play this.
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow!
What about the fall of capitalism? Well, okay, not everything.
Good trailer. Good trailer. I will say as well, for what it's worth, there is a Nintendo Switch logo there, so there is a version at the very least.
Yeah, I must have got confused with something else.
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Danger. Reactor overload.
There's a fun vibe about this. Based on like the logo and the title treatment, I was expecting something very serious. This is the polar opposite of the tone I was thinking it was going to be.
Yeah, but bear in mind, you can do a lot with music and stuff.
This'll be good.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor
You've got to hate when someone does that. Hades. Roguelike, right?
Yeah, I was trying to think of what game it reminds me of, and you nailed it on the head for that.
Hades. Even the animation is a bit like that. Not a bad thing. Hades is great.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment.
Charlie.
Here is your first look.
What did Charlie say?
The game is called Ill, and just wrote, yes, I'm always ill.
I'm illin. Oh, gross. Ew! Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you guys were in here. Oh, gross! Ugh. Oh, ew!
No, a shotgun doesn't make it all better!
Have you never played Resident Evil? It generally does.
I didn't ask to see big zombie floppy donkey dick.
Fuck, fuckity fuck, fuck, fuck. Can someone clip that, please?
God. Oh.
Don't open the door when someone knocks. It's probably a zombie with a zombie cock.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I was out probably very early in this trailer.
Yeah, I was out from the start.
Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous
now let's
beta
never talk about that game
over
again.
300,000 current players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat.
For context, everybody, this is how many games I've currently written down. Like,
just one thing.
a lot.
Is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
This is appropriately ridiculous.
Oh, god damn it. Brendan, what the fuck are you doing here?
It's one of the most Gundam-like things I've seen all day. Just all these visuals are just like, yeah, totally.
Oh.
Thank you, Matty. That clip will now live in infamy. I guess, if it's what I'm thinking it is.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
I fucking knew I recognized that bloody song.
Yeah?
I was like, that song is so familiar.
Mechanicals approaching.
Wrong.
must now face a stark reality. The industrial civilization we were expecting to join.
Genuinely thought that was a Quintesson from Transformers for a second there.
Innocent.
There's no more.
Guilty.
I have nothing but contempt for this court.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
"2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well.
Pokemon, right?
Please check this out.
Or is it? Well, I know the 30th is coming up very soon, but there's clearly another one.
Happy birthday.
Oh!
There we
Oh
go.
shit!
Oh hell yeah!
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
I love her.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。
Maggie
皆さんの
さん。
おかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それでは、これからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
Resi 9 acknowledged.
All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that
No,
very
she
special
coming.
message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
But which one, Jeff? Wait, that's Omega.
It's got to be a wrestling one. Surely this can't
Oh
be.
my god, surely not!
What is happening?
Is this a Street Fighter crossover? What's going on? Yes!
Oh, that would be perfect!
It's Alex from Street Fighter 3! Yes!
I love the fact he's like, fuck, I got hit in the head too hard, what the shit?
Oh my god, he's Viper! What is going on?
Oh, he's having a great time. Holy shit!
Secret!
I love the idea this isn't an advert, he's just hallucinating.
Sagat as well, what?
Holy shit. Get here!
Oh.
I'm still entirely unsure what I'm looking at.
It's a Street Fighter 6. I believe that's the next round of characters, basically.
Right.
Oh, but they got Omega to do it. Freaking great.
That looked like he was having a great time.
Oh. Yeah, Matty, that trailer was that advert you mentioned was great. There's a lot of really good vibes happening with the games on this show. I'm loving it.
Yeet. It's that kind of Fortnite-esque. Am I thinking right?
Yeah,
a battle royale, capture the flag kind of thing.
Yeah, and based on this, it looks like it's more third person as well, which I prefer personally. So definitely
Isn't Fortnite third person?
Yeah, I was just thinking as I was saying it. So yeah, definitely more of that vibe.
Yeah.
Adios.
Lobby.
Wish list now.
What if Overwatch was in Disco Land?
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s, as you saw. The closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wu-Tang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
Oh, this action. I appreciate it's a word I've said a lot tonight, but I'm just loving this vibe the game is giving. That is beautiful design of a character, holy heck.
What will it take to finally awaken you?
At least for 5 more minutes.
I am very curious to read up more about that. That has...
Feathers.
Wait. Wait.
Where is the Wu-Tang clan?
Yeah, literally.
Where's the Wu-Tang clan? Says the thingy.
Oh, look at this! This looks such good fun!
Why have they not done this years ago?
PC only, seemingly, but...
Ghostface Killer
Excellent,
is
I can
calling
finally
on
protect
you
my
to
neck.
rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play.
That fucking game is still going?
You can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
I honestly, that's not meant as shade, I just had no idea.
So, the Wu-Tang game definitely had a vibe of... What was the Xbox game that got shadow dropped? Harriet played on stream for a while. It's just gone from my head. Hi-Fi Rush. Gave me a vibe of that. Yeah, had a vibe of that about it.
Yeah.
My story is yours.
Start your story today. Celebrate summer.
I started my story in 2003. Yeah, nah, he's poisonous.
I want a plush of that. Bless you. Bless you.
Sorry.
So I would like to make mention, to correct something I said earlier. I said Wuthering Waves was very similar to Genshin. I didn't realise that was also a Hoyoverse game based on what I just saw on screen, so that makes a lot of sense.
I mean, the style is very similar, so I don't think there's really anything to be ashamed of there.
Nintendo Switch! What are they showing?
I took a bullet, I died, I came back, and I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip. Long story.
Okay.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Into the Unwell.
Ooh.
Kazoo confirmed.
Oh, look at this.
Need a cutie.
Yeah, definitely Cuphead vibes, Harriet. Good shout.
It's the devil.
Get well soon.
What? Okay, this was.
Take a turn.
Yes.
Someone like you.
Was that an exploding cake?
Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
I am interested. The boss there was called Willy the Chili, and it was a bottle of chili sauce.
Outstanding.
You still look a little unwell.
Steam only at the moment, so there you go.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games.
Ian
When we started
Prue.
Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3.
Yes, mate! Frickin' heck! Saying all
With
the right
Splitgate
things.
2, we asked ourselves, how would we take Portals to the next level?
Okay,
What if
sorry,
we
I had a
took
bit of a
Portals
heart
to
attack before I
entirely
read his
different
hat properly.
worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and
Has he got a
intensity of
cricket bat?
something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free
Or a
right now.
big-ass
and it's
baseball bat, one or
fucking
another.
Awesome.
It's a baseball bat, but it's too big, right? Yeah, that's... What is happening?
Splitgate 2 just look, part of it launched, I think. Sorry, I was too busy talking, so I actually missed what was announced.
Eh.
I believe this is it, though.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, 100% is. Yeah, this has definitely got Halo vibes to it. Oh my god.
That's got to be Imagine Dragons.
It does feel like it, doesn't it? It's got a good beat to it, though.
Mm. Yes, it's called Natural by Imagine Dragons.
I wonder if this is available everywhere, or if this is just like a PC only thing.
Who can say?
It's everywhere.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Oh.
Known for what?
Yakuza people.
My dog is barking in her sleep.
Aww.
She's like, woof, woof. It's very cute.
God, that looks good. Oh, vibe check, yes! Did he just throw a Molotov cocktail at him?
Got a name? Mako. Daito. Daito. A Jap then, huh? Don't I look like one? You're not? So, what are you then? Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
I am all in. That looks great fun.
Mm. What kind of game was it?
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way.
Yeah, so I had a vibe of the Yakuza and Like a Dragon games, but in the 40s.
One final, very special global game announcement.
Okay.
To share with all of you who've been waiting.
Come on, Jeff, what you
Today
got?
We've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one,
Swear to God, if it's Team Cherry, I'm gonna fall out my
no
chair.
stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
Lock your PC. You work for the FBI.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
Super gross.
I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Oh, I've seen some shit.
Are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Yeah, Harriet. I was thinking the same thing. It frickin' is as well! The bastards!
They faked you out.
Oh, that was excellent. Holy shit, in February!
I was thinking, hang on a minute, they're saying this is like some brand new fucking thing or whatever, but I'm like, this looks like a Resi game.
Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026.
See, I can almost hear my Facebook exploding, and I don't even have it open.
Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone? Good job.
See, not matching shoes.
Well, hello, Bayholder. Welcome, and thank you very much for the raid.
All good. All right, well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit SummerGameFest.
We are watching Summer Game Fest,
all the digital events this
which admittedly is actually just about to end, so we'll probably talk about a few bits and bobs, but thank you so much.
We're chatting for a bit there, yeah.
Online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world.
Catch
and
it,
take a
if you
look
don't stop
at
licking
some
yourself.
of the independent games we showcased
I'm gonna
today.
throw something
Thanks so
at
much,
you.
everyone.
Awesome.
Might do it
Thanks
anyway.
to you,
Hey!
Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
Well, that was quite a show, to say the least.
Fitted a lot in.
Yeah, I have, like, 2 pages of A4, basically, of game names.
Name games.
Oh, my word. Well, excellent way to end it. The fake out that they did earlier. Oh, hello, that's loud. Jesus Christ. Right, that deafened me. Sorry, everybody. That was on the actual stream itself.
Can I have the prison screen back? Is that okay?
Yes, give me a second and I will sort that.
Thank you.
Bear with me, folks. You will see a screen over a screen. It is all good. There we go. So, yeah, that was a very enjoyable show. There's some games I'm interested in and whatnot. Yeah, literally, it was on the stream itself, so I I just thought, right, mute. If in doubt, mute. But yeah, the fake out of the Resident Evil 9 reveal earlier in the show, having the creator mentioned, still working on it, just give us a bit more time. Didn't know they literally just meant, like, you know, an hour.
Yeah, like, it'll be done in like 10 minutes. Just fucking wait for it.
So they're doing Day of the Devs now, where there's going to be like a highlight on lots of other stuff. I'll see if there is a caption option. The captions are on, so I'll leave that sort of playing, if you will.
Yeah, sure.
For now. But in fact, Tim Schafer is talking, if folks want to hear it.
Tim Schafer's got a beard. It's a different color to his hair. If you turned him upside down, it would look.
Places like this digital showcase that you're about to see today. How much does this cost, you might ask?
Hit pause on
Katya, you're so smelly. I can't believe the stink that's coming out of your bumhole.
Supported entirely by generous contributions from
Oh,
like
it just
you
smells
and
like
also our
egg.
generous sponsors. So all you have to do right now is sit back.
Very well played, Bayholder. Very well played.
Day of the Devs digital showcase.
Oh, there's some eyes.
So what I will do is, given there are captions working,
I'm excited to introduce the first look at a new title from Annapurna Interactive and the
I'm going to wait to see how much of a delay there is on them.
Never wanted to live the fantasy of casing a place,
So
gathering
bear with us a second.
pulling off the heist,
Yeah, how long it takes
all
them to
as a
appear.
mysterious master thief.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
the subtitles.
Yeah, so there we go. So they're still playing. So I'll do this. So I'll leave that on so people can see it happening, as it were. And if we want to like go back and watch over a trailer for a bit, we can do that. But yeah, the reveal of Resi 9 was great. There was a lot of just great things in there as well. There are so many games. I might try and count.
I enjoyed seeing Daddy Mads. I was not expecting to see him, so that was a nice surprise.
So I've written down every game here. So let me just count how many we got here. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Welcome to Giraffe Me, where Jeremy reads words off a page.
So if
He counts!
So it's in the region of 60 games, if I have counted that correctly, that we saw.
See, I would
across
have also
that 2
kept
hours.
a tally, but that's just me.
I in the moment, I decide what I decide, as it were. But yeah, I loved how diverse the show was in terms of what it was presenting. I loved the vibe of a lot of the games as well. There was a lot of fun color palettes, a lot of fun themes. Obviously, there were 1 or 2 trailers where we're like, nope, completely.
Okay, that one called Ill was clearly designed to be like a gross out game, which is fair.
Yeah.
You know, games for everyone, I get that.
If you want a reverse palette cleanser, that was it, quite frankly.
A palette icker.
There you go.
Palette grosser. Palette de-cleanser.
But yeah, so that is a lot of stuff that is going to be coming out, and some of the random highlights, which I'll try and point out from my giant list, the Sega racing game having guest characters of Ichiban from the Like a Dragon games, Joker from Persona.
Also, the roasting of the Mario game.
Yeah, and also the other guest character is freaking Hatsune Miku. The Splitgate developer basically like roasting. Oh, sorry, yeah. Sorry, I jumped ahead because you said roasting. And I thought the other one. But yeah, and then the developer of the same game basically going, unlike another popular kart racing game. Bayholder, that is absolutely amazing. But thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for joining us for a bit.
Go chill. And if we know you and we don't know, thank you.
Oh, Claire, you completely cut out there, but I think we got the general gist of if we know you, do let us know who you are, just in case, because we're going by your name. It's Dawn, they say.
Oh, Dawn, hi!
There you go.
Oh my gosh, hey, lovely. Yeah, you go rest, my love. I'll speak to you later. I'll go and throw you a follow later as well.
Indeed. Thank you so much once again. But yeah, so we got the little bit of shade from the Mario Kart thing. We got the shade from the Splitgate developer. So I don't want to play Call of Duty. I want to play Halo.
I think he was looking at your notes.
And Titanfall 3, it was a wonderful little moment there. Let's pick out a couple other bits and bobs. There was the Deadpool VR game, which we were all like, oh, this looks great. Oh, it's a VR game.
That was mainly you.
Yeah, very, very good point. Very good point. There we go.
What am I looking at right now?
A game. I'm just letting this plane about
Big Walk. It was called Big Walk. It's done by the same people who did on game.
There we go. There we go. What else did we have? Sorry, I'm literally just going over my notes because I've got so many.
So, I tried to Shazam the song playing during the trailer. And and I couldn't. I've never had my Shazam fail like that, right? Literally, it just kept going no. I was like, what do you mean no? There's got to be something, and it's because the song isn't technically out.
Right, hang on, Claire. Right. Claire, hang on. Before you carry on, I suggest let's do a reset, just because you're cutting out, and I want to hear what you're saying. So let me hide you for let me hide you for a second. Let's do a little reset on your audio when you're ready, and then we shall get Claire back on the call. Yeah, because if you've not seen before, sometimes they just have like a little connection thing with audio and stuff, and I want to make sure we can hear because there's a lot to discuss. So Claire shall return momentarily. But yeah, lots and lots of stuff on these notes. There was I would just read out all the games, but there's far too many. Got some anime stuff in there as well. The freaking like One Punch Man crossover with the game. There was a 7 Deadly Sins game in there. Obviously some Hoyoverse stuff in there as well. The other random highlights, the Lego style Mario Party game looks like it could be, as was pointed out in the chat earlier, a Lego based way to lose some friends probably. So, you know, it is all good fun when things like that are potentially on the table. No one ever wants to potentially have that happen, the friends lost by Mario Party, but Lego version could mean all sorts of other chaos. Hello, Claire.
Hello.
There we go. There we go.
What actually happened? What did you hear?
You just kept cutting out audio-wise, so that's why I just thought, right, reset.
Yeah, I know, but did you actually hear what I was trying to talk about?
Not really, no, to be honest.
Okay, so I was trying to Shazam the song that was playing during the Mecha Break trailer.
Yes.
And my Shazam was literally like, absolutely not, there's no song. I was like, what? I mean, even if it's a remix, it usually comes up with something. And so I googled Mecha Break trailer, and it came up with a song which was called Upgrade in brackets with a D afterwards. And I was like, oh yeah, this is the song. It's not out till tomorrow, so it's not actually, the song doesn't exist yet. That's why it's not in Shazam's file.
Gotcha.
But it is a collaborative song by a lyric. The lyrics are by someone called Benjamin and Cannon, which didn't do any bells with me. The performer is a performer called Laco, Laco.
Okay.
But the theme song was arranged and composed by someone called Hiroyuki Sawano.
Oh, amazing!
Right? I knew it!
Anime composer extraordinaire. Done so much.
He's done some of my favourite shows have been composed by him, like, and some very good games as well. But I think I first encountered his work during probably Kill la Kill.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
I had with his work. He also did a lot of the Attack on Titans music.
Done a bunch of Gundam stuff. Done so much.
Yes, he has. Did he do Gundam Suit, Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn?
Yeah.
He did the 6th and 7th song for that. He also did the music for Blue Exorcist, which is an underrated anime. Kill la Kill, Aldnoah Zero, another underrated anime in my opinion. Seraph of the End was him. Cabanera of the Iron Fortress.
A lot to their pedigree, to say the least.
Yeah, I know, and it's just they've got a sound. He's got a sound to him as well that if you know it, you know it. So I'm looking forward to hearing the full version of that. Just seeing what he's been working on recently. Oh, he did the insert song for One Piece Red, the film that came out last year.
I will watch that eventually once I'm like in the right place and watching the anime. So I'm looking
I'm just
forward
looking
to
at
hearing
the
that.
games as well. It's not even on Wikipedia yet because he hasn't technically released the song. But yeah, he collaborates with Laco quite frequently. So pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, I was just like so angry at my goddamn Shazam. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
So I'll try and find some random updates on things that were announced. So first of all, the Wu-Tang game apparently is a co-op action RPG featuring reimagined tracks.
Okay.
Sort of looking on Video Games Chronicle for some like headline-based things. So do you remember like the Killer In game, which we kind of said was like Danganronpa cross Among Us type deal?
Yeah, Danganronpa, but you play everyone at the same time.
Yeah, so apparently a 24-player online murder mystery game is how it's been phrased in the headline.
I caught the 24-player part. That sounds like absolute bedlam.
What else do we have? Atomic Heart 2 had 2 games announced. There was Atomic Heart and then the sort of the more online focused one, if you recall.
Oh, you mean Atomic Heart 2?
Yes.
And the other one, which was called something else that I can't remember.
Yeah, the name escapes me off the top of my head, because ironically I just wrote Atomic Heart. I literally wrote down my Atomic Heart 2 games.
Yeah, because there was another thing, it was set within the universe or something. And we were like, oh, okay.
We have also got, there's so much news coming out of the show, it's just trying to cherry pick some stuff. Onimusha got another look, which was great. The Sega game we talked about, Death Stranding, had a quick clip shown of it, and that's being shown off more this weekend.
Death Stranding 2.
Correct, yes, thank you, sorry.
Also, some more shade being thrown at Silksong.
Yeah, that was, that was
rude.
That was very pointed, wasn't it?
I was like, I mean, fair, but also what the fuck? Rude.
So let's have a look at this giant list I've got. So some other games that I'm just sort of remembering, because there was a lot in that tonight. There was the game like Mouse PI, which had
it was called Mouse PI.
Yeah, so that had like a fun vibe to it, which I will definitely look forward to. There was the freaking Game of Thrones like massive strategy game.
Oh, the RTS one, yeah.
Which I'm sure some people will be interested in.
Did you not enjoy Dragon Hitler? Then you can do something different.
Which again, speaking as someone who's not seen anything past season 4, that means nothing to me.
I mean, if you imagine the most literal sense of what I'm saying.
I am. Okay, fair.
There you go.
Let's have a look.
Oh, also, did you know the Dan film came out today?
Oh, cool. Nice. I did not.
Keith went to see it.
Oh, there we go.
He must have enjoyed it because he's written up his review like immediately.
I need to look up what this is again because I've forgotten, but there was a game just called The Cube. Oh, it was the one where like the cube appeared in the sky, wasn't it?
In the sky. Wasn't the cube that Atom Heart game?
Oh, that's what the second topic was. There you go. There you go. Good job, Claire. Good job. We had a we had like the puppet-based boxing game, if you recall.
Oh, felt that.
There you go. Yeah.
That was a great. To be honest,
thank you for the bit, Sean.
The prize, it's the goddamn title. That was so clever.
Because you were kind of like, I'm not into this. I'm not into this. And you're like, damn it, the title got me.
The title's very good, but it also just made me think of that one Imagine Dragons music video. It's radioactive, and it is literally a puppet boxing match. The exact same thing.
We also had Chrono Odyssey, which you wanted to call Chrono Odyssey.
Chrono Odyssey, exactly.
That's all I remember about the game, I'm going to be honest, because there's so much going on. Other games. We had Lego Voyagers, which was not the party game. It was the one involving the 2 little bricks with the eyes, where you got to do the co-op adventure.
Yeah, there was the one where you're upside down and your friend's the right way up. The stop the motion one.
You're more than welcome, Decker. Thank you very much for coming in today.
Good night.
Have a nice sleep. And Sean, you say you missed everything. There is so much that happened. Like, it's hard to
oh my god, there were so many games, my dude.
Yeah, we'll probably be on here for about another 10-15 minutes max, I would say, because I have to bow
How
out.
long can Claire last, yeah.
Exactly. What else do we have on this giant? There was Mixtape, which was kind of the going back to your, like, teenage years thing.
Yeah, it looked a bit like Life is Strange, but without the supernatural aspect, which was the kind of the point of Life is Strange. So I'm just like, you're showing me Life is Strange, but without the point. So show me the point. You know, let's have a look at that. And we haven't seen it yet. So.
Sean asking, was Death Stranding too good? Honestly, Sean, it was a clip from a scene. That was about it.
It was very different. Okay, so I wanted to say something about that. Actually.
Go for it.
Because the clip they chose to show was 2 characters who've not been really featured up until now in any of the marketing, which was a character called Lucy and a character called Neil, who are actually a real life in the mocap actors are real life a married couple. There's an Italian actor and a German actress.
I'm
is
sorry.
Your name actually Johnny Galvatron?
I literally was going to say, is this guy's name actually Johnny Galvatron? Because that's an amazing.
There's no way you can't be a real dude.
Sorry, Claire. Please continue. Sorry.
No, I gotta Google Johnny Galvatron. Give me a second.
But yeah, but to reiterate what Claire was saying, and I'm literally stealing what you said because I've not played the game before. But the 2 characters featured have not been introduced prior to that clip that was shown.
Not that I'm aware of. They might have been in like other stuff that I admit I'm not like keeping track of everything.
Oh, in fact, I think this is Mixtape that Johnny Galvatron's involved in. There you go.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, that is definitely the name that he has been using since he started doing his job. And he doesn't have a Wikipedia page, so it's like you can't be like Johnny Galvatron, born Johnny Smith or whatever. It's just not there. So
actually, is this Mixtape? Yeah, it looks like Mixtape.
Yes, it is.
There we go.
But the thing is, the first Death Stranding is a very strange game. Death Stranding 2 is going to be a very strange game. But I think the thing that kind of ties together a lot of Hideo Kojima's games is that they are very, very weird, but they're also very, very, they're very, very normal, if that makes sense. Like, he likes to take a really basic aspect of the human experience, like fear or guilt or community, and then just be like, right, that's what I'm doing this time. What's the batshitest thing I can stick to it? And some reason it works every fucking time. You know, like PT was guilt, and look how good that was. You know, people still talking about it. I agree, yeah. Death Stranding, says Sean, has to be played at least twice to appreciate it. Or you need to play it once as in-depthly as my husband played it. So, but yeah, I mean, you get to the end and you're like, you find yourself defending Kojima's name choices of, yes, there is a man who is technically dead whose name is Dead Man. Don't answer questions, it's fine. But the main theme that runs through Death Stranding is connection, human connection. And because you start on one side of the United States, and through your actions you are creating basically a network of communication to connect with the other side. So you start on the East Coast and you're working your way westward. And so it's like you're experiencing the connections that Sam, the main character, is making with other people, but also the very literal connection into the chiral network that he is setting up. And this one here, showing a husband who'd clearly forgotten his wife for whatever reason, reconnecting with her. And by the way, when he says cancer symbols, I think he was talking about the zodiac sign.
That's how I took it as well, as opposed to
something
something
else. I was
else.
like, what the fuck does he mean? I googled it. I was like, oh yeah, it looks a bit like that. So yeah, I don't know what those symbols mean, but yeah, everything that's weird about Death Stranding and Death Stranding 2, just remember it's all about connection. That is basically what the game is all about. Delivering packages is just a side hustle. I mean, delivering packages is kind of stuff you do on the way to make the connective points. And yet somehow the story, even though it's absolute batshit, is you just go like by the end of it, because it's just so good. And I'm so sad Daddy Mads won't be in the second one, but yeah, they're right, the story would not have allowed for it.
Well, you mentioned Daddy Mads, let's talk about his involvement on the actual show today, because the idea,
the goat.
Because like when I was saying this at the time, and I thought, you know, I'll wait to elaborate more afterwards, because I didn't want to take away too much from the other stuff, but with the Hitman games, like with lots of like podcasts and websites that I've followed, a recurring theme was they're like, imagine like if there was a James Bond game like Hitman, or if there could be a James Bond element within the Hitman universe. And now that they're making a James Bond game, they get to do that. And so the fact they're bringing in, admittedly, I always thought the villain's name was Le Chiffre, not Le Chiffre, because I'm weird.
It's Le Chiffre. They don't say "r" at the end.
No,
like,
I know.
It's French.
Admittedly, I've never studied French, so I don't know, because I never got the opportunity, but I digress.
It's a bit, I mean, chiffre is basically closer than chiffre, if that makes sense. I don't know.
But the fact that they're bringing that character back, and Mads, clearly, you could tell, like, that there's reading a teleprompter, and there's reading a teleprompter genuinely being excited.
Oh no, Mads is like, he loved being in Death Stranding. He doesn't half-ass anything, and I love that about him. Also, he's just really good at what he does. Like, he doesn't freeze up on stage. You know, he's there like talking in his fifth language, like it ain't no big fucking deal, like an absolute boss. You know, and I love how he goes between being the suavest, sleekest motherfucker you've ever seen to a hobo you just found in the woods. Like, that's what you call range, my friends.
And the fact that they've managed to make almost, from what they said, the perfect setting. It's an elusive target, which is a limited time event within the Hitman game. Where, hello Melly, welcome back. It's a limited time event within the Hitman game. They said you have 30 days to do it, and then once it's gone, it's gone. So, and again, you've got to infiltrate and take out Lashifa. It's just everything about it is like, yes, it's perfect. I won't be able to do it because I'm just not great at the Hitman games. Just for whatever reason, I am naff. But I love watching people play it because the chaos that people can come up with is utterly insane.
My enduring memory of Hitman is my boyfriend at the time doing a double hit headshot, which I saw as a double headshot from across the room, and the game not recognizing it. I'm like, I'm sorry, you shot one bullet, 2 people's heads were hit and they both died. How is that not a double headshot? And the game's like, no, I don't think it is actually. And I was like,
we only counted 1.
I'm like, well, 2 people are dead.
Some other... So now we've got a chance to talk about this a bit more. So, that Street Fighter 6 trailer with Kenny Omega cosplaying and dressing up as the 4 DLC characters. So good.
A good time.
So, admittedly, I'm not sure what the reaction within the fighting game community has been, because I think this is the 3rd season of characters for Street Fighter 6.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm not entirely sure of the general reaction, but that trailer, I was just like, yes, I'm all, like, so good. And I wish I could play more fighting games and have time for it, but there's only so much time to devote to certain games. So... Very true. And whatnot. What else do we have here? The Splitgate 2 thing we mentioned. Stranger in Heaven was the second to last game, which I've got an asterisk next to it. I'm trying to remember what the heck it was now.
Wasn't that the 1943? Yeah.
Oh, it was the Yakuza game. Thank you. Yeah, sorry. That's why my brain's drawing a blank. Yeah.
This is why he has me on the stream, to have the external part of his memory.
Missed anything good so far in this live, says Melu?
That's a lot of good shit, yeah.
A lot. Honestly, I think I've... So Melu, for context, I have literally, while we've been doing this, written down like a list. That side is full page of A4, another half page, basically. I think I've counted in the region of 50 or 60 games that were shown today. So there's so many to talk about.
Nuts.
There's so many. But yeah, very good show overall. And I also saw a mention.
Thanks, Sean. I thought he might have been seen before. I just couldn't remember when.
Yeah, and but yeah, mention Onimusha. I'm glad that got a mention. But yeah, I'm just gonna call it Yakuza 1940s because it's easier.
Call it Like a Dragon 1940s.
There you go. Thank you. Yeah. Like a Dragon 1940s. The official name being Stranger Than Heaven. The vibe of
Jeremy,
that.
I have a request.
Let me finish my thought, then if I get out, then I've said it. But yeah, the whole vibe of that, the jazz music, the look, the setting, the coloring, it's just, yes, I know exactly what I'm in for here. Whether it's turn-based or action, that's to be determined, but yes, so in. After you.
Keith has just come out of D&D. Did you want to show him the Dune trailer?
That stream's like 5 hours old, Claire. I've got to find it.
I know, I can find out where it was.
Actually, I could probably tell you. Hang on. I've written it all down.
Well, I could probably find it on its own, you know?
If you can, I can load it up, sure. Otherwise, I'll try and find it on my list. And
let me search for Dune Game Fest trailer.
Whereabouts was it? Was it early or late? That's the big
Dune
question.
Awakening, 2 hours ago. Yeah, I found it. Someone's put it up. It's a 3-minute clip on the actual Game Awards thingy. Let me just share it to you on Discord.
Okay, and then I shall attempt to
Hey,
load.
baby. Hey, since you're free, we wanted to subject you to this.
The fact of all the trailers we're going to watch again is the Dune one.
Well, because it's a very different vibe to the first one.
No, I know. It's just very amusing. Like, I
would be interested to see.
Right. It was on page 1 of my notes. It was.
It's alright. I've just sent you the link, dude.
Okay. Let me try and pull that.
Sorry for the disruption, you guys. But Keith has just become free from D&D.
Right. Let me try and work this well.
There's a new trailer for the Dune Awakening game, and we figured it'd be good to get your version, your view on it, because I honestly didn't get the same vibe that I got from the first one, the one that was really long. Do you remember the really long one?
Yes, yeah, I remember.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep eating, so I don't really want to have him massively on screen, but at the same time.
No, that's fine. Hang on, just gonna try and port it over.
As long as you can see the screen. Yeah, she was talking. There we go.
Okay, right. Let me.
Can you see the screen?
Hang on. Let me just adjust some audio bits. because audio.
Felf, did you see the thing I tagged you on Insta? I thought of Keith when I saw it. Let me have a look. I'm not good at Instagram, Mello, I'll be honest. I can manage like one thing at a time.
Oh, hang on,
I have been tagged.
I need to change your setting for what you're seeing. Bear with me. So you can hear the audio. Where is it? That one.
When did you do it?
Right, hopefully you'll be able to hear this.
I can't. Are you streaming?
Step
Yeah.
onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Oh, there you go. That be the trailer.
Yep. Right. You're eating, so I'm going to turn the camera with you. What did you think?
Yeah, it certainly makes things a lot more dynamic than the last one did.
Did you feel that it was more Dune than the last one?
Yeah, there was definitely more of a feeling of kind of warring houses.
Yeah, right. The first trailer did not give any indication of the fact that there was a grand political thing going on. You know, it was like, hey, want to play in a sand pit? There's some really big snakes. You know, whereas like this one is very much like it almost like.
Oh.
Even though, by the look of one of the characters, it was a Harkonnen, you know, I mentioned that during the stream. I was like, the other one's not maybe as obvious, but is an Atreides, right? With the salute. Or is it a Fremen? I can't tell that description. With the big flag, that's Atreides, right? The green one?
Didn't get a close look at it because the Atreides emblem is kind of an eagle.
Is it not just the yeah, it was on her cape and stuff, wasn't it? I saw it like 5 times. Yeah, because the Harkonnen one's like that hook. You saw like the red hook, like the black thing on the red background. When he goes in and the guy presses his like ring into the wax. He's obviously going to his guild house, if that makes sense. What are you smiling at, Jer?
I'm just being happy. Like, had a good night.
Okay, sorry. It looked like you were laughing at me, and I wasn't sure why.
Well, no, it was also I was just like going. I will. You were sort of asking questions like I can't contribute.
No, I'm talking to him.
No, I know, but on the screen it looked like you were asking me directly because you were looking this way.
No, not at all, not at all. I'm just having a look.
I'm assuming it's Atreides. It's just that they're whatever stylized logo they've gone for is not the one I'm familiar.
Well, it's this, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was that, but it was like really long. So yeah, the House Atreides symbol is like an eagle, but it looks more like a V shape. So on the back of the female character's cloak, she had a green cloak with like gold lines that went down it. You saw those, Joe?
Probably. There was a lot to take in, Glenn. I don't know, June.
Yeah, she was mainly like, because Jeremy made a comment like, that's a really dangerous way to salute. Oh wait, hang on a minute, they're not touching it. And I was like, yeah, that's like, that's the salute. That's how they do it, isn't it? That's the Atreides. Isn't that the Atreides salute, or is that a Fremen salute?
I'm not sure if it is faction specific or it's just something that is a combat thing.
But that's the thing, because obviously the other guy kind of saw it and was like, oh, hang on a minute, I'm not down with this. You know, like, this isn't my bag at all.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I saw the Atreides symbol so many times.
I'll tell you what we're going to do, because we had a little watch of that. What I want to do is I would love to...
Yeah, you go pick one as well.
I'm going to pick the Like a Dragon Studio Strange in Heaven trailer, because there is an official upload of that now, seemingly. So...
I know. But then again, that was the second time I've seen it. So.
Let me attempt to get this on screen, then we'll wrap things up for tonight.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I just showed Keith the cape, and he's confirmed it was definitely an Atreides insignia on the back there.
Stop the music.
Oh, there was a Yeah, I was wondering about the Fremen, but yeah. Okay, let's show it. Oh, this one.
18. Yes.
Jeremy was quite excited about this one.
Yeah, Sean, it's a great trailer, the Resi 9 one.
Oh, the Resi 9 one was such a fucking... They pretended they didn't have it, and then they fucking launched it at the end and were like, fuck you! Oh, that was great.
So yeah, 1915's Japan, and we're getting like a Yakuza-style game.
What's 1915? What is that in Japan? Is that Showa?
I'm not sure,
look it up.
admittedly.
I think it's about the same period that Demon Hunter takes place in. No, Showa was 1926 to 1989. A little bit later. Taisho was the one before.
It sounds weird. We watched this trailer, what, barely 25 minutes ago, half an hour? I don't remember seeing any of this.
That's because this isn't the same trailer, dude.
That makes sense. Right then.
We're now, well, it was 1943, the one we watched earlier.
Right, so I wasn't going space crazy when I said that. Okay.
No. Two completely different periods of time.
Right, that's interesting then. Okay, so that's a different teaser then that seemingly has just been published by Sega in the last half hour.
I think Jeff mentioned about it, the fact that the original one was old. They said it was going to be in the 1910s.
Okay,
which would have made it Taisho, but then they've moved it into the Showa era, which is the 1940s.
Right, I'm going to attempt to find it, which is a dangerous thing to try and skim through. It's that one.
If you just go to their page, they've uploaded them all individually as well.
So
there we go. Jeremy's like, why doesn't this one look like the one we just watched? Because it's not.
Oh, it's been a long night. What can I say?
30 years out.
We are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
So yeah, we'll give this a watch. I will get rid of those now, because there we go.
I love how long you got through that trailer before you were like, wait a minute. Something ain't
Claire,
right.
we've been going for over 5.5 hours. My brain is like mush.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, though. God, my fucking thing is so hot. Can I turn this off? Oh, I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
Just looks so good. So it's actually interesting now looking at this and having watched that other trailer accidentally. It's a weird way to put it.
It's different because it's the same town.
Well, the originally announced name of this, like the working project title, was Project Century.
Yes, it was.
So the fact that we've now had a 1915 trailer and a 1940s trailer, it makes me think maybe we're literally just going to go through like a century of maybe like a particular family line or something like that.
It's like that Mafia game they showed us quite early in, where it was like the Mafia, but it was like in the late 19th century.
Got a name? Marco. Daito.
Yeah, just the vibes of all this, it's so good.
A Jap then, huh? Don't I look like one? You're not? So, what are you then?
Sorry, I don't speak Japanese.
There you go, Project Century.
It's got a real bebop vibe to it, hasn't it?
Yes, exactly.
I mean that both in the terms of the anime and the music style.
But yes, I think, folks, given we have been going for just over 5.5 hours now, I think we are going to now start to bring things to a close. But thank you so much if you've joined us for some of this, all of this, a bunch of it, however long. Hey, look. We've had a great night though. This was the whole idea. We played a bunch of Eye the Somnium Files. We
saw a guy get murdered that we didn't expect to get murdered, and then Sean turned up and was like, unusual corpse. And we were like, what the
But also, Claire, potentially crucially, we have now essentially thank you for the bit, Sean. Thank you. You're too kind. But we've now actually got through. There, go behind my face. We're now past the demo stage that we're at.
Yes.
So
we are, yeah.
It is now entirely going to be new stuff we're going to be encountering, and we will be continuing that Friday next week. It will be Eye the Somnium Files Part 3 of our playthrough. And like I mentioned, there is an Xbox... NANI? I know, right? There is an Xbox Developer Direct happening on Sunday at 6 p.m. I won't know until probably the afternoon of if I'm going to be able to stream it or not. So keep an eye on things. I'll see what I can do. No promises. Otherwise, we might do a delayed reaction, or I might do one or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But if not,
when
not
he
to
says
worry.
delayed reaction, he means we'll watch it live, but every reaction will be about 30 seconds late, where we'll be like, oh.
Like a really badly dubbed thing or something. There you go.
Yeah.
But if you want to find Felf, the place to do that is linktree/FelfFloney. There you can find all the details and perhaps some more things Claire you may want to make mention of. Or not, I don't know. You tell me.
I can draw your emotes. Look at the pretty emotes I made.
I will say, we are on the emote train. There will be more emotes coming.
Hell yeah. Just a quick note that I have a few friends who are streaming, Jeremy, and they are not UK side, so they won't be going to bed soon, so it might be worth raiding them. It's up to you.
Understood. If you want to drop me a username in Disco, I will get that figured out on my end as I am saying some other bits and bobs.
Jeremy, pick between someone whose tags are Donut Variety and Left. They're watching Game Fest as well. Okay, so both of them are watching Game Fest. 2 tags: Donut Variety or Chill LGBTQIA, and then Uwu.
I can't.
Keith, you pick one. Uwu. Okay, Uwu it is.
Very well.
Continue, Jeremy.
That's
Where
cool.
can the people find you?
If you send me the name in Disco, I'll copy it over and stuff. But
Sure thing.
Best thing for me, just find me linktree/giraffe for me. Links to everything that I do or try to do there and such. And
I attempt.
But literally, it's just the way it goes, isn't it?
Everything I set myself to and dash myself on the rocks of.
But like I say, we'll be back Friday next week at our usual time of 7 p.m. We may have additional streams and whatnot because there may still be that alleged Nintendo Direct that apparently could be but might be happening, but is it? Who actually knows? We will see. And to make it abundantly clear, there's the stream schedule, as it were, for how things are looking to try and make it as plain as
You'll
day.
notice Jeremy does not use GMT because it's misleading.
Yes, it is very misleading for my brain at this time of the week.
Anyone's brain. Right, cool.
There you go.
So,
Right then, that should be beginning. Excellent stuff. So yes, folks, thank you so much for joining. I hope you've had a lovely evening with us. We're going to have a lovely weekend. We hope you do too. And until then, from myself, Jeremy, from Claire, Felfloney.
hang around and follow Game Boy Light if you want. He's lovely.
Indeed.
We're going to raid him now.
That's who we're about to raid. So stick around, folks. Thank you very much. Until next time, from Felfloney, from the Giraffe and me, we've been the Fun Zone. Take care. Love you all. Mwah. Nighty night. Bye.